So, as today's topic says, what is traded in Forex? That's the topic for today's session. What is traded in Forex? So, can any of you give me a recap of what we spoke of yesterday? Just a very brief recap in 1 minute. Okay, we'll just write down. All right. So, on our first session, we basically spoke of motivation. Right. First session was basically the motivation, that's setting the pace, ensuring that you start off with the right set of motivation, you start off with the right footing, because motivation is very important for trading. So important that it gets you started, right, and it keeps you on board. So having the right motivation is important. Now, on the second session, we then went as far as saying what is forex trading. So basically, saw what forex trading is,
Awesome.
both
Yeah.
both locally and
Don't put volume. Help me and keep your mic. Take my phone. Come and keep your mic. Don't put the volume.
No, do you know who
If
the
I come and ask
pastor
you.
did this in that?
Doreen, can you please mute your mic? Thank you. Thank you. So yesterday we basically saw what forex trading is, but today we'll have another very short session, right? Because we're just looking at what is traded in forex. So as from tomorrow, we'll no longer have static sessions like this. So because tomorrow is one of the active sessions, as from tomorrow we'll no longer have the session every day, and it will no longer be static, which means that I'll be giving some sorts of assignments or homework, let me put it that way, and it will be more or less dynamic compared to now. Yeah, and I'm equally working on a material, that's a book, which I'll use throughout the session, and by the end some of you guys will have the book. So let's just head on to today's session. Like I said, it will not be a very long session. It will not be. So what is traded in forex? Now, when we talk of forex, what is actually being traded is simply money. Yes, when we talk of forex, what is actually being traded is money. Yes, that means we are, like we agreed yesterday, of a recent, money is now termed as currency. So we are trading money in form of currency. Yeah, that's it. We are trading money in form of currency. So what's a currency pair, if I may ask? Does anyone have response to that? What's a currency pair?
Yes, a currency pair is like when US dollar paired with Japanese yen, or euros paired with British pound. It's currency pair.
Okay, that's a fair response. So we'll put it this way. Your response is not actually wrong, right? It's good, it's correct. There will be 101 ways of defining a currency pair, and let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. A currency pair is the pairing of currencies where the value of one is relative to the other, which means that the value of one is an indirect equivalence of the other, a direct or indirect equivalence of the other. Let's for example, if you have Ringley, please can you mute your mic? Thank you. So if you have USD JPY, that's US dollar and Japanese yen, as you said, as example you said, the what that pair, that's a pair, right? A pair is a combination of two items or assets. That's a pair. But now it's a pair of currencies. So what that pair means is that it's simply displaying the value of USD in yen, right? It's displaying the value of USD in yen, which means that it's simply doing an indirect comparison in exchange value. I don't know if that's understood.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, awesome. So for better understanding, right? Let's define it word for word. So we said currency pair. Let's take one, then the other. Now, what's a currency? A currency is simply a medium of exchange of a good and service, like we said yesterday. So a currency is just like a store of value. Yeah, a currency is just like a store of value, a marginalized store of value, because initially they stored value with calories, uh, goods, and so many other things. But now we have currency. So currency is just a medium of exchange of goods and services. Now there are several currencies in the forex market, but now all these currencies center around the five. I think there are eight major currencies. So when you hear of eight major currencies, what it simply means is this: in in the world, right? In the world, there are seven most stable and established countries' currencies. So these are currencies. These major currencies are simply currencies that they expand or they occupy huge spaces in the forex market. That's why they basically call them major currencies. So of course, if we have major currencies, then we have minor currencies. The minor currencies now will be stuff like franc CFA, uh, naira, Ghana cedi, those less international currencies. Yeah, those are basically our minor currencies. Sorry. So let's take these major currencies. Okay, we have USD. USD simply means United States dollar. Now, this is how it is termed: USD. Those are three words, right? The first two words identify the country, and the first two letters, sorry, identifies the country, and the third letter identifies the currency. So if you say USD, the first two letters is US, that's United States. The third letter is dollar. So that currency, sorry, is USD, identifying United States dollar. Is that example understood?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So let's take our second major currency is euro. That's EUR. Euro. The first two letter EU stands for the country. That's Eurozone. But now euro is for all countries of the Eurozone, the European zone. They use the euro, France and other countries. So EUR is for euro, and EU means Eurozone.